What's going on, everyone? I'm Steve from Burke Family 54 Comics. Welcome to another live stream. We're going to be hanging out and talking comic books for about an hour or so. I have Tom here with me, MSG Comics, and Dave, Mark Spector Comics. How you guys doing?
What's going on?
Good. Before we get started, I want to say thank you to the new channel members. We have Dale of Suspense, Sector 2815, Circumstances, Beckerman, Legion of Comics, Adrian Pandawson 316. MSG Comics, who's here tonight, as is Mark Spector Comics, the Comic Viking, Carlito Classico, and Oregon Wime. Thank you guys so much for joining the channel. I got an announcement later for the channel members, but if you guys are interested in supporting the channel, you can do so by clicking the join button below right next to the subscribe button. It's only $1.99 a month. Okay, so we have some interesting news that you sent over to the chat yesterday, Tom. You want to talk about that a little bit? Before we talk about it, though, I will say that there's been 5 or 6 comic shops in Manhattan go in and go out of business just since I started collecting comic books in 2018. So this sounds like another one is going out of business. I'm going to pull up the thing that you sent to the chat yesterday. You want to talk about it a little bit here?
Well, I was thinking about when you were talking about shops that have gone out of business. Like, I was thinking of the olden days. Remember when we had Boom Comics?
Yes.
That was in Topeka here in Manhattan, and that literally went kaboom in a big way. But
yes, it did.
There have been so many shops here that have gone out. And even in Manhattan, I was thinking, yeah, there's been a couple of shops there.
So many.
But, it's not just these shops like they're just closed because they're not making business. I know, probably a shop that I think you used in Topeka, the owner passed away. And then my LCS shops, Jason's a great guy, former social studies teacher. I'm a social studies teacher. And, you can read it there. He's been, I had a conversation with him today. I'm going to go help him tomorrow. But, he just has to step away from the shop. He just needs to take care of his mom and his family, and that's his priority. It's the only parent he has left. And so he's just going to sell or close up the shop and focus on that. And, it's been something, I know it's been going on for a while, but, I can't blame him for that. I don't think it's not that he wasn't successful or he wasn't making money. It's just like, you know what, my mom's my priority, and that's what I'm going to do. And, I even think of locally, we have some comic vendors that do shows, and some of them have recently said, I'm not going to be a vendor at shows anymore because I'm tired of missing my kid's soccer game, or I'm tired of not being there with my kids. And, I have a 1-year-old and I have a 12-year-old, and, I'm doing a con this weekend, and sometimes it sucks when, I can't be there with my family. And so I totally get it. And I don't blame him one bit. I just hope he's able to find a good buyer and be able to sell it at a good price, and maybe somebody locally who could take care of the shop. If not, we may have to go to Kansas City to get my pull from now on, or I don't know.
So here's a message he put on the Chops comments page. They're based in Lawrence, Kansas. I've been to that shop many times. It's actually where I got my ASM 129. It's a good shop. It really is. Boo. Looks like, according to the message here, it looks like he's going to be closing down. He's going to be looking for someone to buy the store. I know Tom said he might be interested in buying some of this stock, but it sounds like that's not going to be. Is that something you're going to end up doing, or do you think he's looking for someone?
I think he wants somebody to buy the shop, and I would hope somebody would want to buy the shop and keep it going. I have so much inventory. I think I sent a picture of you. I have so much stuff, but I just want him to be able to sell it. I hope somebody locally can buy it who's want to run a shop and just go from there. So, but I'm going to try to, if Jason needs help doing inventory, whatever, he's a good guy. I don't mind helping him out. So.
Sorry, I'm eating a snack here. Sydney and TSP says the comic shop I work at on the weekends is the only true comic store left here in my town. Yeah, we don't even have one here in Manhattan, Kansas anymore. Like I said, we had 5 or 6 go in and out, one of which was Boom Comics. And yeah, we don't have any right now. I actually don't even have a local comic shop. We used to have one in Topeka, but the owner passed away. There's 1 or 2 other ones in Topeka. I just don't like them. I'll be honest, I really don't. And so I just order them from ABX Comics and Games in Augusta, which has been great, but except for every once in a while, very rarely, but every once in a while I'll miss 1 or 2 books that came out because I forgot to put on the list, or he forgot to put in a poll or something like that, and it happens. But yeah, it's definitely sad to see any comic shop either go out or change hands because of something going on or whatever, for sure. And that is definitely, like I said, been a shop that I've definitely shopped at for a while. It sounds like it's Tom's LCS, because it sounds like you might have to go to Kansas City now to buy your.
Oh yeah, I mean, I have my pool there. He used what's it called, League of Comic Geeks. So I just go online and do it, and yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of comics that I read, but it sucks. But hopefully somebody here will buy it locally, and I can just stay here. But I have a plan B in line, so if that happens, it happens. But it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. There's plenty of online retailers, and I have other friends that own shops. So, I mean, it just sucks that when so much of the community is like online, and we're doing things, and then we meet at like cons, like in Kansas City or like Wichita or something like that. Then you see people, but it's like that local comment, that LCS, that's like the local kind of like hub to do it. And when you don't have that, it kind of sucks.
Yeah, and our friend Ray no longer is selling comics at any con anymore. He got out of the con gang. He decided he no longer wanted to do it anymore, and like I think he's talked about earlier, he wants to be home with his family, and that's why this comic shop is going on or changing hands as well, because they want to be with their family, and I totally get it, for sure.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised, Steve, that there isn't. Sorry to interrupt, but that there isn't a comic shop in Manhattan. When I visited you there, it seemed like a pretty busy city. It is a college town, just like Lawrence is, and just not to see being able to see like bustling comic shops in those areas was kind of surprising. Here in the Northeast, there's ample amounts of comic shops, and probably within the last 5 years, there's only been 1 comic shop that's closed, and that was recently.
Interesting. Yeah. So, like I said, there's been 5 or 6 open and closed. Like, they always try, but it's hard to stay open. It really is, especially with the inflation and everything going up and then going back down right now. This would be a really tough time to open a comic shop in Manhattan, for sure.
And even in the time being since COVID, there's been 2 new comic shops that have opened here.
Oh, nice.
There is another like a shop here, but they do like Magic and board games, and like they do kind of everything. Comics aren't really like their bread and butter, and so it's just kind of hard because that's not like what they're really into. It's kind of like I feel like their secondary thing. Kind of like I think, isn't there in Manhattan like a card shop or something that does comics? But I don't think they do new comics, right?
They don't do comics at all. It was Goblin Games. They used to sell comics, but now they don't sell that at all. So,
and that's the thing is, I think a lot of people don't realize, especially now when you have so many distributors for comics, like how hard and how little the margins are on new comics. So,
yeah, that shop I visited you and looking at Carlito's comment in Des Moines was actually a really cool comic shop.
Oh, you went to Des Moines to see Carlito?
I did. I drove right through. Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Are you back home now from your trip?
Yeah, I got back on, I think it was Tuesday. We've been here for a week now.
Okay, and how long were you gone for? You were across the pond,
10 days. 10 days, and in Portugal, 1 day in Spain. Yeah, it was a good time.
Dude, nice. So they speak any English there, or is it all Spanish or Portuguese?
In the big cities they do.
Okay.
A lot of them are like multilingual. Yeah, they're pretty good over there.
Okay. All right. I got you.
I went to Costco. I don't know if that it was kind of cool. No.
I was gonna say, do they sell comics at Costco?
Let's say, is that a new
There's
thing?
no way.
Comics at Costco.
There's no way. There's no way.
Wouldn't that be crazy? Like, remember when Walmart started selling comics and all of us were like, "Oh my gosh!" Like,
Yeah, my Walmart doesn't sell them anymore. I don't know if they sell them by you guys or not. But.
Yeah, they still do the DC and the Marvel like 3 to 5 multi packs there from time to time. They still do them, but I haven't checked in a very long time.
I gotcha. I think the one closest to me probably hates me because there were a few books he saved and I canceled my polls way back. Probably. Yeah, I would imagine he's probably not happy with you. If you ordered them, you didn't go pay for them and pick them up. Yeah, I would imagine he's probably not the happiest with you. Because like those books that are like $3.99, I think they have to pay like $2 for those.
Yeah, they usually I think they pay about half of cover price or something close to it.
Yeah, which is wild because like there's like hardly any margin in that if you do it like that. It should be $1 for them, in my opinion. But
it's still about a 50% margin, which is actually pretty decent if you ask me.
Yeah, but like they are going to be holding on to a lot of books too, though. Like they're not going to sell.
True.
Anything, you know what
So
I mean?
I guess from a comic book shop owner, you have to be smart to have a decent gauge on how many customers you could potentially have for said book.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're a comic shop owner, I feel like you'd almost want to just make sure you order just enough to like always sell out, but at the same point, like you're going to piss off a lot of people by not having any more.
I do.
Back stock.
I do have a couple of comic shops locally that will just do that.
That makes sense, dude. I mean, that's what I would do if I owned a shop,
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to be that comic book shop that orders, 200 copies of that new X-Men 1 issue that comes out, and then they only sell 50.
Yeah, for sure. Which we can actually talk about. What I would love to do that. Actually, let's do that real quick. Dave, do you even pick up new books anymore, or do you just do like back issues now?
I'm almost 95% back issues.
That's what I thought. Okay.
I'll pick up a couple of new. If something catches my son's eye, if there's like a new Sonic the Hedgehog, new issue coming out, and he's interested, or if there's like something kidsy, that he gets, I'll pick it up. But I don't really. Unless it's something that really catches my eye that I want to read. Like I've been reading the Jeff Johns, Jason Fabek title in the Image.
Oh, Geiger?
The Geiger verse. I've been reading those issues, but that's about it. I don't really pick up anything else really. And even that I'm behind schedule on reading.
MSG Comics, what are you just you pick up a lot of books weekly or no? Tom, you there?
Oh, we lost them.
I think it froze on us, dude. It did that earlier.
Yeah, like I said,
let's just add in someone else. Let's ask this guy.
Is someone talking Ghost Machine in here?
Oh, there he is. Oh, nice. There you go.
He's trying to get back in.
But yeah, like I said, I don't pick up a lot of new issues. I've been trying to downsize the collection in general. I got way too many books, at least for what I think is too many books for me.
Have you tried selling the old ones so you can read new ones?
I'm trying to sell a lot, but it doesn't help when you buy a small collection too. So.
You just bought a collection. You want to show that off?
Yeah. I was just talking to you behind the that I was editing the video. It's going to be up shortly. But I bought a small.
You don't have to show us everything. Just give us like a little tease. A little tease.
Show us something from the 90s.
I'll show you something funny. Some pretty cool stuff. Yeah. This was one of the surprises that were in there, where these you guys obviously are familiar with the new 52 run of Batman.
Oh yeah.
So this was in here, pretty good sequential run of these combo packs.
Heck yeah, dude.
That were in there. So we had a good run in there from like issue 18 to like 40 something and change. of those combo packs, and it was almost a near complete run as well of the new 52 from 18 on. But pretty cool stuff. A lot of it is just like very good. He was a reader, you know. He read a lot of really good runs, X-Men, Batman, so forth. So it's a lot of complete runs for the most part, and then some little random sprinkled stuff in there, from different, 90s, early 2000s, and so forth.
Okay.
So, cool stuff.
Anything else you want to show off, or is that it?
I could show off what I got a bunch of stuff in here. Like there's some random stuff in here. Impossible Man.
Impossible Man. I
Cool
love
Doctor Doom cover. Nothing. It's just like a lot of random stuff. There you go. Night Force.
it. Nice.
But like, a lot of it's, random. Some of it's complete runs. Just a little bit. Nothing really crazy. There was like I found a random like 4th appearance of Punisher in there. Nothing. No big keys.
Yeah.
Like Secret Invasion, stuff like that.
Okay, I got you.
But,
It's
yeah.
always fun. It's always fun to pick up a collection for sure. I remember
most definitely.
I remember buying my first collection for like $100, and I felt like I overpaid a little bit. But going back through it, I feel like it actually did okay.
There you go. Yeah, it's always fun when you buy your first collection, whether it's big or small. So it was just a fun little experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Tom, your screen is still black. Do you guys see anything other than a black screen there? No.
I don't see color.
All right, well, I'm going to present this week's books. We can look at those, see what everyone's getting this week. Are you picking up Transformers right now, Mark? I feel like you
I'm
are.
picking up all of the Energon universe. It's easily the second most exciting thing happening in comics.
Get rid of this ad. There you go. Okay. All right, so you're getting everything Transformers, okay?
Yeah, I'm getting the Energon universe, Transformers, and not the G.I. Joe title, but they've been having the single character things. They did a Duke miniseries and a Cobra Commander miniseries, and both of those just wrapped up. Scarlet is the next good guy miniseries, and Destro will be the next bad guy. So they got one Joe series and one Cobra series that are
that's right.
miniseries.
It's all together now. That's right.
Well, those are the G.I. Joe Real American Hero title maintained its original numbering and is not part of the Energon universe. So Transformers and then the single character stuff.
Yeah, I saw that in the Energon Universe special at the end.
Yeah, it's super, dude. It's super good.
You guys get anything else in this top row? I'm gonna get Green Lantern 12.
Yeah, hell yeah. That issue of Transformers was fantastic.
Yeah, it's still black there, Tom. I can see in the background, but I don't see your face.
Show me the face.
I really enjoyed. I read issue 10, but not 11 because it's still doing the tie-ins for Brainiac special.
It's just the backstory.
Yeah, I know. I guess I'm missing out on
nothing.
House of Brainiac special #1. So that's part 2.5.
Yeah, you need that. They should have just called it part 3.
I asked for it, and I think it accidentally didn't get ordered or didn't get put in there, and then I guess I didn't check it when I was going through my list to make sure I got it. And so I texted Paul. He didn't message back, but I'm sure he got the message. So, you guys did anything else in this top row?
Not on the top row. It's Transformers and Green Lantern.
Okay. What'd you say, Dave?
So I'm not getting anything on there. The last Marvel book I read actually was Blood Hunt issue #1.
Okay.
Issue 3 is coming out soon, or this week coming up.
Let's see here. Well, Blood Hunt #3. You're right. Yeah, that's actually.
Oh, there you go. What you got there, Mark?
Spider-Man #1.
Yeah, Red Band one.
Oh, cool. Okay, nice.
The R-rated one with the 8 extra pages that came with the little vampire teeth.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
different cards to choose from. I got the Blade one. I'm just going to give it away in the Legion loot.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought issue 1 was pretty decent read. I haven't read issue 2 though. Wow.
Okay.
I picked it up like I'll check out this event, and then before I even open the poly bag, I'm like, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
That's how I felt about the Ultimate Invasion. So
Which one?
when I read the Ultimate free comic book day, I was like, man, maybe I'll get this. And then I got done reading. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to get this.
Yeah, I picked up Ultimates #1 from this past week. Not the Ultimates Universe, but their Avengers title.
Yeah.
They had a beautiful Brian Hitch homage, and I'm like, I'm gonna get this. I'll check it out. Then I did the same. Like, no, I won't. I read it today. It was fine, but I'm not investing in all
Now
that.
we see it. Now we see it, Tom. Now we see it.
Oh my gosh.
This Kansas internet, man, it's tough out here, bro. I've been saying it for a while.
Carlito, you know what the #1 thing in comics is.
I'm assuming it's the Energon universe or the Geiger universe, right?
Geiger's back this
baby.
week. Nice.
Ghost Machine all day.
Ghost Machine.
Yeah.
So this is Geiger #3. So I'm assuming they started anew.
Yeah, this is Geiger
Yes,
issue 3 of its
volume 2?
ongoing.
Yeah,
So-
I think it's volume 2. Yeah. Or
Your blanket.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not getting anything outside of Green Lantern.
You're not getting any of the Ghost Machine stuff, Steve?
No,
have
Tom.
you not been reading any of the Geigers?
No,
No, nothing.
Tom, are you getting any of these?
Oh, he's on mute.
Oh, you gotta turn your mic on, Tom. The little button down at the bottom center screen.
Is he frozen again?
Might
Looks
be.
like- He looks like he's
No,
frozen. again.
no.
Yeah, Geiger 3 was fantastic. Best issue of Geiger yet. Ripped your heart out.
Nice.
Jubilee #1 from Blood Hunt. Okay.
Can't wait to not pick that up.
His Red Hood the Hill, has that been good? Has anyone been reading that?
No.
No. Okay.
No, I'm excited for the first Elseworld title since they announced the return of the actual imprint Elseworld. We're getting Gotham by Gaslight, the Kryptonian Age. Starts
Oh,
right there, the second one from the left there, Steve. So we're going to be returning to the Gotham of the 1800s.
where? Oh, right here. Wait,
Yes,
where?
sir, that greenish cover. Yep. There it is. There she blows, Captain. I believe there's a beautiful Matina cover for it as well, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, middle one, the middle one.
Oh, nice. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Holy
That's
potatoes.
nice.
That's a cover. That's a cover right there.
It's a nice
That-
cover.
Even Becker would say that's a pretty good cover.
Bro, Becker had to eat crow when Matina started doing Space Ghost covers. It was game over at that point. Like, you just got to give the man his flowers. Cover of the year so far is like Space Ghost #2. That A cover is just untouchable.
Oh, I saw that cover. That's fire. Yeah.
It's untouchable.
Yeah.
So this kind of reminds me of, I have it right here. I think.
You have the movie for this, right? You saw the movie, didn't you?
I did. It was phenomenal.
Yeah, this is the follow-up to that.
Yeah. So Jim
Oh,
Gordon's the bad guy.
The Jack the Ripper.
Yep, he is.
But in this one, we're getting past that to a meteor shower that lands out in the hills or in the plains or whatever outside of Gotham. So they're going to usher in Kryptonians, which would be interesting in a world that you don't have like high tech, to have to deal with like metas.
Yeah.
Like what's he going to like throw batarangs at him? Like what are we going to do?
It kind of reminds me of this.
Yeah, Batman the Last Night. That's
The first night.
that's the Dan Jurgens book.
Yeah, it's.
I went with the
it
A
was-
covers on those bad boys.
This is
Oh,
the
that's
second
cool.
printing, I think. It was really
No,
good.
Oh, that's just the awesome pulp cover. No, that's a
Yeah, I like that pulp. Yeah.
yeah.
It
Your
reminds
cover
me
is.
of pulp.
It was
Way
good,
too
man.
big.
It was good.
That's cool.
Did you read all 3 yet? I read issue 1 and
No.
I got 2 and 3 right here. I haven't read yet.
No, I have not. I need to. Okay, let me go back here.
So that comes out this week too?
Gotham
Yeah,
my Gaslight.
Gaslight does, yes, sir.
But no, that does not. I was just
Batman
saying
the Batman the First Night was a retro title, like a Black Label one. It's done. It was just 3 prestige format issues.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's the problem I have with it is I don't like the size.
You'll be all right, man.
Man, they're putting out a ton of Marvel stuff. Scarlet Witch #1,
Uh,
X-Men: Era of Apocalypse,
I've done that
Suicide
already.
Squad Dream Team #4. Actually, I feel like that would be probably pretty good.
No, it has been. It's been super solid. If you plan on reading Absolute Power, it's kind of been clutch to the foundation setting. Like not the big stuff, just like Amanda Waller's base of operations will be I was about to say Genosha. Do you remember Superboy, Son of Kal-El?
Mm-hmm.
How they had to fight Bendix, and he had his own, like, the island nation of Gamora is where he's his base of operations. In Dream Team, she sends a squad in to invade and take over Gamora so she can use the island nation of Gamora as her personal base of operations for what's to come. You know, she has her super prison there, and she took over the president's office and just put her own desk in there and sitting out over her creation kind of thing, you know.
Right.
It's been solid.
Okay, let's see here. They're doing a lot with Suicide Squad and the My Adventures of Superman. Just saying.
Yeah, that it teased out in the first season, right? Got a little bit in there.
Yes.
Deathstroke and stuff.
All right, let's see here.
Dick Tracy's a must-have.
Are you really reading that?
You say that
Dick
like
Tracy?
it's a joke. No, that's a legit book, bro. First off, Dick Tracy, he has the best rogues gallery that's ever invented. Like, he rivals Batman with rogues gallery and style and everything. And this isn't like it's not a campy Dick Tracy. Like, it takes place back in the olden days. It goes back to the beginning, but it starts with like a mass shooting in a diner. Like, it's super gory. Like, it's mobsters and gangsters, and they're showing it. You know what I mean? Like, it's Dick Tracy you know and love, but let's look at the reality of what that looks like since it's 2024 now. It's freaking solid, dude. Super solid. Mad Cave of all people.
It's Mad Cave. Mad Cave is pretty solid. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so damn good, dude.
Usagi Into the Unbeam #1. What the hell? TMNT Usagi. I'm definitely skipping.
What's that?
Definitely skipping a DC Prime.
What's the info on the remote space?
Where? Oh, right here.
Yeah, sounds like a little sci-fi going on. I like a little sci-fi.
The year is 2050. Earth is dying. The human species has gone down 2 different evolutionary paths. One used cybernetic augmentation to adapt to space travel. The humans left behind used genetic manipulation to adapt to Earth's worsening climate. For Earth to survive, civilians need to collide. So basically, what was the name of that movie that just came out? Atlas.
Oh yeah, I started watching that earlier.
Kind of reminds me of Atlas. It was decent, actually. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I hadn't got a chance. I saw that crazy intro
I haven't heard of that.
like killing everyone.
Netflix. It's on Netflix. Okay. It stars J-Lo.
Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, I mean, she was good. I mean, come on.
Olden days is in the 20s in MSG, the 1920s.
Come on.
100 years ago.
That's wild. I'll start at the bottom, work my way back up. There's Space Ghost.
Oh, Space Ghost, yeah.
That's a Michael Cho limited virgin variant. Interesting.
That just came out this week. Is that a reprint or second print?
I don't know. It's $50.
Oh man, that must be one of the high-end ratios that are shipping late. That Liefeld.
Deadpool, Wolverine, World War II,
man, look at that
#1.
Liefeld action.
Second Liefeld.
1 in 25, jeez.
Yep.
For a second printing.
$4.99. There's no way it's going to go for $4.99 at the LCS. No, not at all. Let's see here. Invincible #1, an Image first. Okay. Oh, that's a hot. Is this what you're talking about here?
Oh, that's the cover right there.
That's the one. Yeah, you're looking at this one.
God,
yeah, that cover's fire.
That cover is the one.
Ah, dude.
Probably the best cover I've seen so far this year.
Yeah, easily. It just has it all, and it's relevant to the story as well. Steve, you've seen John Carter, right?
What's that?
You saw the movie John Carter?
Don't know that I have. Doesn't it star Taylor Kitsch?
Yeah, John Carter of Mars, the Edgar Rice Burroughs story. Man, it was
Oh,
like
man.
it didn't perform well, but it was a good movie. There's a scene in it that's very comparable to a scene in this issue right here that this cover is relevant for, like him in the meteor shower right there.
Interesting. Yeah, that's
Dude,
definitely a sick
good.
cover.
Yeah, it was my read of the week for this past week. It was so good.
Who's it by?
Pepos.
David Pepose?
Oh, David Pepose?
Yeah,
Okay.
Scout Honor and stuff. Artwork's great. Dude, you would love that one, Steve. If you're looking for some stuff to read or anything, this is starting from scratch. You know, it's an issue. We're only on issue 2. Jump in.
I have some books I need to read. They're somewhere around here. I don't know where they're at. Oh, they're right here. All of these.
Oh,
I'm still behind. I'm still behind. I'm trying to get caught up, all right? Yeah, that's a limited foil variant coming out. That's a foil there, Mark.
I love foil.
So I'm assuming the other one was not a foil then? If they're
no, it's a foil. They do foils for each of the cover. The Bjorn Barons, the Frank Cho, the Matina, and there's like 2 other ones. You know, I have trade dresses and foils, and the foils will be you have trade dress, virgins, and foils. So like then there'll be different ratios. They have Dynamite is doing tons of cover for their stuff, like Thundercat, Space Ghost. They're trying to make money on the front end of these brand new series while they can. You know how it goes. People all jump in at the beginning, and you kind of lose them as you go, just to your base fans. You know,
right?
So the variants will limit down a little bit once it gets rolling for a while. But right now they're going full tilt boogie.
Oh, dude, this is a sick cover, dude.
That's old. That's a reprint of Deadpool Kills Wolverine.
It is a facsimile, but that is
it's a reprint.
That's sick. This is a 6th printing of Ultimate Spider-Man #1.
Holy crap! They're going to 6th printing now.
Yeah, wow, that's crazy. So it looks like for me, all I'm getting is Green Lantern. I think that's it.
That's it.
I mean, hold on. I like
this is a light week. It really is. You know what's weird is there's no super titles this week, but in like 2 weeks we have Action, Superman, and Absolute Power special, the one shot that kicks it off, all in the same week. So I think they had a little crossing a stream somewhere along the way, or they're trying to line stuff up to not mess up the continuity of the event or something.
Why is this chick pink?
That's Star Sapphire, bro.
Okay.
She's always been pink since the Silver Age. That's, you know, Carol, the Star Sapphires.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yo, what up, Scott? How you doing, man?
What's up, Scott?
Okay. Do you have an announcement? We are going to be doing a. How do you call this? Mark told me to say it like this. I'm supposed to call it a channel.
We are going to do a channel member appreciation night.
Yes, right around July 4th. Any member can win something. So if you want to win, you have to be a channel member. And I'm going to show, there's going to be more in it than this. But I want to give away an entire set here. And I'm going to put myself bigger here. I love that cut, by the way.
Oh, yeah. It used to be heat activated. You wouldn't be able to see Batman. He'd be in the shadow and it'd be all blacked out. And the heat would make it visible, but it doesn't do it anymore.
Interesting. I still need to go to one of their concerts. No, I had a great time with the JT concert, dude.
Never give those away.
I would not give those away. The JT concert was by far the best concert I've ever been to. So, okay. All right. I'm going to be giving away an entire set of these. This is the trade dress connecting covers from the 616comics.com. There is one of each Ranger. And I forgot which one it starts with. So I'm just gonna show them off in the order that is in front of me here. So we have the White Ranger, the Yellow Ranger, the Red Ranger, the Pink Ranger, the Green Ranger, the Blue Ranger, and the Black Ranger. This will be going into a box for a channel member, along with a bunch of other books that I will show off later. But this will be the first Channel Appreciation Day giveaway we're going to be doing right around July 4th. So if you are a channel member, you'll be entered to win this, and along with a bunch of other books as well. But yeah, that's what I wanted to announce tonight. I'm going to try to do those randomly. Every so often, we'll be doing a channel appreciation giveaway. So you can join a channel for $1.99 and become one of these amazing people. Where is it? It's right here. Dale, Paul, Marcus, Becker, Mark, Panda, Tom, the Comic Viking, Carlito, Oregon One.
Nice.
Yeah. So that was my announcement tonight. A couple other things. It looks like we're gonna have The Boys come back on TV this week.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for that.
Season 4. I think it starts on. Oh, hold on.
Is it Thursday? Friday?
I think it's Thursday or Friday. Let me look. June 13th. So Thursday. Yep. I'm sure it's Thursday night.
I'm excited for Acolyte episode 3.
Okay. Okay. That feels like a hot take to me. From what I understand, a lot of Star Wars fans and people in general have not been liking that show.
It was trash, bro. Like, for numerous reasons.
I haven't finished episode 2 yet, but first one was not that good.
If you take away, if you pretend like it's not even Star Wars, if you just made this as like an independent sci-fi show, it would have the same problems that persist. It's not a good show. It's cringe as shit.
I've heard that they've made all white males the bad guys.
Well, they're not present. There's one white male in the first episode who's there for like 2 seconds, is just like a killer in a jail cell. It's heavily politicized by the
heavily woke.
I don't even like to say that because there's so many like people out there like, oh, you said woke, you don't even know what you're talking about. But you can actually use like actual reasons to explain why it's bad, all of which people would categorize under that. But like they've politicized Star Wars and they've done it publicly. You know, it's not like it's a hot take to think that. You can go watch the footage of the showrunners making the statements themselves. You know, it's not right. They set out to do it, they did it, and now they're blaming the fans for not liking it because they didn't focus on making a good Star Wars show. They wanted to try to slam dunk on people who don't think and believe and live like they do. It was fucking dumb. Freaking dumb.
Yeah, I've heard that they're getting mad at everyone that isn't liking the show. But like, come on now.
Well, they were mad at him before episode 1 released. Articles were already coming out. This is just par for the course.
Yeah. So why do you like it, Dave? Or were you just joking?
I was joking. I didn't like it. I struggled to get through episode 2. I still have to finish it, but it wasn't that good.
Carlito said, I heard the 3rd episode will destroy any speck of Star Wars fandom you have left.
In episode 3, they're going to introduce a coven of witches. A coven of witches separate from the ones that you saw in like Ahsoka or the Clone Wars, you know, like the red gown people. This coven of witches, this whole race of witches are all female. They manipulate the Force and use the Force. They're Force sensitive, but they don't call it the Force. They call it the thread, and you can intertwine it, and you can split it, and you can do this or that, taking away the light and dark aspect of it. They also this group of women create offspring. The main twins, like they're doing like the two women make a baby thing in the show.
Of course they are, because that's
Yeah, and like it's like it's one of those things like Read the Room, you know what I mean? Like it's sci-fi, it's science fiction. You can do whatever you want, but like knowing their motivation behind making that decision to want to make this show about that it's real world political, it just fucking ruins it.
Yeah.
There's no escapism in it. Even if you attempt to look past it, you try to look past it to the escapism part, but you can't, because they make it impossible for you to. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Because every bit of media has a message in it, whether you have like universal truths and stuff or heavy-handed propaganda stuff. But the more you lean into propaganda, the more you can't escape into something, because you're only there for that. So it's kind of like She-Hulk, how they set out to make
that show sucked.
Yeah, they actually said we set out to piss off the fans. Like they said that was their goal, that they wanted to attack the fans in the show, and that doesn't work. That's crazy. Why would you give someone $180 million to make something people are going to hate?
Oh yeah, I agree.
I'm going to be meeting Jimmy Palmiotti at Heroes Con.
I've met him before, multiple times. Great guy. Really, really, really nice guy.
Did you sign anything?
No, so I went to his panel where they were like drawing and talking, and they gave away something. And then he was at my hotel, and I shared a elevator with him and his wife. Super nice guy.
Cool. Yeah. I'm getting him to sign this.
Oh, cool.
What is that?
It's the amalgam books. Nice.
You know me, I love my amalgam, bro.
You do.
That's cool.
So I looked at the guest list of who I cared about. Then I just went to the amalgam books, and so I pulled a handful of amalgam books that people that are going to be there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, let me see that one. Let me see that one again.
It was Lobo the Duck.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Val Zemeckis will be there, and then Doctor Strange Fate, Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, names that people know. Now here's the one I was most excited about. I love me some Etrigan the Demon. I love me some Ghost Rider. And I love me some Flash.
Speed Demon.
Yeah, so Howard Mackey and Al Milgrom will be there. And everyone's going to be bringing Al Milgrom Hulk books and stuff. Not me. Right.
Yeah, good old Uncle Al, I call him.
Yeah, but Dan Jurgens will be there. So the series that spawned the whole amalgam universe.
Yeah.
And Joe Rubin's.
I read that. It's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I'll get those doubles signed. That'll be fun. And Larry Hama, I'll get to sign Dark Claw #1.
What is that, in 2 weeks?
No, I'm leaving in like 2 days.
Oh, it's this weekend.
That's this weekend. It's this weekend.
It's Father's Day weekend. Nice.
Mm-hmm. That's how I make it work.
I was talking to Scott. Scott's going too.
Yeah, a lot of people are going. Pretty much everyone except Steve is going, because Steve refuses to go.
My sister's here.
I'm not going either.
Okay, Steve's sister's not going. Good call, Steve. Good call.
I can't go either. I just got back from vacation, so unfortunately I can't go.
I will go to one of those at some point. Just not.
You seriously need to. I know that it wouldn't have worked this year probably anyways, but
with everything going on right now, yeah, for sure. I
wouldn't. That wouldn't be comfortable to be away from home kind of thing sometimes. But you need to definitely plan on coming. Bring winter. A lot of the wives are coming and stuff, but next year there's already everyone who can't make it this year's are like, next year we're definitely going. It's the spot. It's the spot where everyone comes together like butt cheeks. Get your comic book on, and it's not like it's not a bunch of celebrities and stuff. It's comic book celebrities. Drax coming from Canada, dude.
All right,
granted, he just says bat and just flies there, but
okay. Well, let's pull this up.
Drax a cool dude. I've hung out with him at Terrificon.
You piqued my interest here. Oh, is this really their website? No way.
Yeah, that's their website.
Oh yeah. It's a great show, man. I've been wanting to go for a few years now.
This is the last true Comic-Con, and this is the big boy of them all. Like SC or SDCC, New York Comic-Con, none of those hold a candle to this. Mm-hmm. Those are large gatherings, sure, but none of them hold a candle to this comic book convention.
Scotty
And I'll
Young.
say if you go to a con in New England, Terrific Con's the one to go to, but it's
Yeah.
not the size. It's not
That
the
and
size
Baltimore.
of Heroes Con
Terrific Con in Baltimore, or other like
and Baltimore.
the
Yeah.
main
Yep.
true Comic Cons. But like Scotty Young and stuff, dude, you could just hang out with him in like an open banquet hall on Saturday night. They do this art auction where all the artists do this stuff, and like people who aren't pros do stuff, and they go into a room and there's a bar in there, and everyone just hangs out and they auction them off for hours. You're just hanging out, mingling like nonchalantly. It's crazy.
Jim
Yeah, look
Steranko.
at that list.
Are you gonna try to sneak a pick?
No, I got Steranko the past couple of years. I got his first published work ever, and I got my King Size Hulk. I was third in line last year, and it still took like 2 hours to get my stuff signed and leave because he sits there and just chats forever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a really cool guy to meet if you haven't had a chance to meet him.
Yeah, you get your money's worth.
Jim Shooter.
Yeah. Oh, Jim Shooter. Yeah, he's another one. Yeah.
Howard Chaykin will be there this year.
Oh, Howard Chicken's cool.
Howard
I met him before.
Chaykin will
Nice
be there.
guy.
Yeah, I've got my Black
He's
Hawk
cool.
ready to go.
Oh, nice.
My first appearance of Scorpion back in Marvel Atlas Seaboard era.
Joe Rubenstein.
Joe Rubenstein will be signing my
another cool
Marvel
guy.
DC stuff.
Nice.
John
This is
Jenks
all-
coming. We single-handedly got John to come. We spammed Heroes Con. We added Heroes Con so much in the chat that they reached out to him.
Wow.
Like I was shared it in the group chats, and we all went over and started adding them. And they reached out to him and got him there. So he'll be there.
Nice.
The community pressured him into doing it, and they listened.
Oh, wow. Stephen Platt's going to be there, too. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Ed Piscor's legacy.
Yeah, Ed and Jim were always there every year.
Let's see here. JR. I showed that earlier.
Yeah, I got him already.
Jimmy Palmiotti.
That's Jimmy. Yep.
Kevin Nolan. Nice.
Kerry Nord.
Tom Wen.
That's really cool, Drac.
Yeah,
Bill-
Bill Morrison.
Bill
There you go.
Moore. Yeah, that's Becker's guy.
Yeah.
Terry Moore. There you go.
Josh Middleton.
Oh, yeah.
Nice, dude.
You know what
that's
would be even easier, Steve? If you just went to their IG because they have the little squares with a picture of their art, their name, and it's all like grouped together. It just looks so much better. Just Heroes Con on there.
Mm,
Heroes aren't hard to find. Yep.
is
That's
this
not it. No, it's Heroes aren't hard to find. The name of it. Or either Heroes Con Online. Heroes aren't hard to find. Heroes Con Online, one of the two. Yeah, it's Heroes Con Online. One word.
Wonder if it's on their website. Hold on.
I just sent it to you directly in your IGDM.
The hell was that?
That was what's his name?
That Kansas internet is Bobo.
It's what happens when it is, but it's also what happens when you use an old computer. Well, this is interesting. Let me try something here. Hold on.
You want me just to present screen?
Sure. Heroes Online is what it is.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. There it is. Yep, that's it. Still looks the same as the other page.
Oh my god.
I already have this presented, bud. And I have a black background, so it looks a lot better. Yeah, you have Chris Brenner. I'm not familiar. Jeffrey Allen, somebody like that's wicked, but I'm not familiar with him.
Yeah, it was Golden Age Guru. That's who that was.
Oh, okay.
Amanda Connors.
Just gonna be rolling around.
Yeah, of course she's going to be there. Palmiotti's there.
Steranko, and CGC will be doing their on-site grading. David Finch will be there.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
What about what's his name? Clayton Crane.
No. So this person who did all these little trick or treat covers, Scotty Young, Bill Thompson, Alan Davis, Joe Jusko. That's a big one that'll be there.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I see him there.
Mm-hmm. Wilfredo, who did Superman 78, Ron Randall, Stephen Platt, like y'all said, Bart Sears will be there, Andy Smith, Greg Rucka, and Coley Hammer.
Oh, cool.
Larry Hama, of course,
Larry Hama.
which is I don't remember him being there last year. Ron Lim is a huge one.
Ron Lim. Yeah.
Nice.
Adam
Andy
Hubert.
Hubert.
Oh, nice.
Claremont is there every year. Adam Hughes will be there.
Hell yeah.
Ralph Macchio. I don't think the Karate Kid though.
Oh, yeah, the writer. Yeah, and Ron Wilson.
Yeah. Someone named Keybar. Not familiar with Keybar, but that's pretty dope. Sabine Rich, Craig Russo, Rassal. I don't know who that Mother Goose person is. Who is this? I think a lot of smaller people too.
Wait. Where's Mother Goose at? Go back up.
Okay. David Peterson.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Todd DeZago, a man called Franco, and I don't know which one. Jared Colum.
Jim Starlin. There you
Jim
go.
Starlin will be there.
Fire.
Yeah, Daniel Govar.
Yeah, this is way better.
Tommy Lee Edwards will be there, which is dope. I really enjoy the Jupiter's Legacy.
What up,
Let's
dude? How you doing, man?
circle.
Talk
Hey,
about
what's up, Marcus?
at Heroes Con.
I'm thinking about taking a trade paperback and getting him to sign it. I mean, I love me some Miller World stuff a lot.
Here you go.
There it is. JRJ.
Scott Hanna,
Scott Hanna, nice.
John Workman, Richard Case, Simon Beasley. Yeah, Simon Beasley's a big one. That's wicked. Arn Anderson will be there.
Nice.
Michael Cho, who did that Space Ghost cover.
Oh, yep.
Who's this?
I can't highlight your comment. What's up, Panda? How you doing, Panda? It's been a minute,
What's
brother.
up, Panda?
Highlight that man's comment. He's in here supporting you. Lee Weeks will be there.
What up, dude?
Ron Wilson.
Lee Weeks, nice.
Of course, Daniel Warren Johnson. He's there every year.
Nice.
Scotty Young.
What is
it? They showcased his DC cover on here as well, since it's so rare. Mark Stegbauer.
What is Daniel Warren Johnson writing right now?
Daniel Warren Johnson's writing Transformers right now.
That's it. That's right.
Yes, sir. Andrew Robinson. Who's the Green Lantern guy from the 90s?
Ocean. There you go.
Dave, who's the Green Lantern guy from the 90s? Banks. Daryl Banks. He'll be there also.
Daryl Banks. Oh, he's going to be there? Cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
E-Man, what up, dude?
Jenny Frisson. Jenny Frisson will be there.
Very, is Josh.
Don Simpson will be there. That's a big one.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
My buddy's a big Megaton fan.
Yeah, so is my dad. And I've got.
Yeah, he likes Yarn Man.
He doesn't care about Yarn Man, but he's a huge Megaton Man fan.
Megaton.
So,
Yeah, nice.
John Snyder, who worked on the new Alan Scott series, is pretty cool. I'm not familiar with a handful of these names. That Adam Kubert, that's great.
Koi Fam. There you go.
Juan Gedeon is there. That sucks that they use this because he's the one who illustrated Jurassic League Remember that Dinosaur Justice League book?
Oh yeah. I would
Everyone's
say
like, it's
that
Daniel
picture.
Warren Johnson. It's Daniel. Daniel did the A covers. Juan Gedeon did all the interiors and wrote it.
That looks like the Venom cover.
It is. It's that one that caught all that online traction back in like what 2020, 2021.
Yeah, that was like
for being an ugly cover.
issue 6, like second printing or something like
Yeah,
that.
and they chose this to showcase this man's art. That's not.
I was gonna
cool
say that's not a good picture. Yeah,
not at all. Dave Dorman will be there with Dave Stevens. I don't know if Dave
nice.
Stevens will be there. That says Dave
Is
Dorman.
Dave Stevens going to be there?
I don't think he's going to make it this year. More. Yeah, his invitation got lost in the mail.
Sabine Rich.
Yeah, Sabine Rich will be there. That's a beautiful cover.
Cool. That is a beautiful cover.
Nice. Rico Renzi.
Yeah, Rico Renzi. There's some adventures with Superman stuff for you, Steve.
Heck yeah. It's a great show, man. I really like it.
Nice. Matt Webb, not familiar. Nolan Woodard, not familiar. Some of the stuff I feel like saw a list of what they did. Maybe you don't necessarily know their name with who they are. Joe Staton, like he's known for countless stuff, including like old school DC stuff. Ron Lim, that's a big one.
That's cool.
Yeah. I wish Ron Mars was coming so much. Raymond Perez, Joe Prada, Greg Rucka. Greg Rucka, Joe Rubenstein will be there.
Yeah.
Don Kramer. That's cool. Get some hour on there.
Absolutely stacked list.
Yeah, dude, it's massive. Massive.
Francesco Francavilla.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. There's another one. Wow, it's crazy.
Yeah, gorgeous art.
List.
And some of them they like have double posted, but a lot of these we were seeing for the first time still. Alan Davis will be there.
Yeah, I just saw Charles Soule on there. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Ron Friends and Tom DeFalco.
That's great.
Al Milgram.
Yep.
Mike
Grell. Yep.
Howard Chaykin. Boom. He better show up. He better be there. I'm so excited to meet him. Claremont and Ramita Jr., Sandy Gerald.
Yeah, there's some killer people going there for sure.
Yeah.
Simon
Beasley.
Just ask to see if Becker will drive you, bro. Just see if you can hitch a ride.
Becker's not coming this year.
Oh, he's not.
Chris Campagna.
Yep, he's cool.
What do you want me to do with these books here, Mark?
You can just keep them, man. You can throw them in the appreciation gift that you're giving to a channel member of the month. Paying for it. Like I said, I'm happy to pay you for what I bought. Just pay it forward.
You don't usually see Terry Kavanaugh around there. That's pretty cool.
John Jang.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, Terry Kavanaugh. That's a wicked art.
Yeah, that's dope. I like that.
Yeah, I don't want to. But yeah, the list is massive.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
1 year. Maybe next year I'll go.
You
Gotta
got
make it some time. I gotta go.
It's down south from you, so the drive down should be easy. Just gravity will just get you there.
Just gravity. I don't think that's how it works.
Have you ever looked at a map? It's down. Just down.
Just straight down.
Straight down.
We're all just gonna end up in the South Pole. You doing your live tomorrow, Mark?
Yeah. I might bump it back closer to 3.
Okay.
We'll take the kids swimming after they're swimming.
We are going to a water park tomorrow.
I just rented the cabana for the water park in next month. Going vacation next month. My little 10-day vacation to the island. We hop over to Jekyll. They got an amazing water park over there, and if you rent the cabana, it's like $175, but you can like sit there all day that way,
Right.
Opposed to just it's covered, it has charging stations, it has a refrigerator in there, it comes with like 8 waters, which is like $37 inside the park,
Right.
It's just worth it. You don't have to rent a locker, save another $20.
We're going to a place called Worlds of Fun.
With a name like that, it sounds like the place to be.
Yeah, and so then they also have a water park called Oceans of Fun.
Hey.
There you go.
No, that's where we're going tomorrow in Kansas City. So I'm about to get out of here, though. We've been hanging out for about an hour or so. Dave, when is your video dropping of that comic collection?
Probably tomorrow. It's getting late over here. It's
Okay.
uploading now, so it might take a little bit of time.
Cool. And I'm going to be having a CGC submission hopefully later this week. It's been a minute since I've submitted. I got a bunch of books I need to submit, so I'm going to be doing a video on that. So
Sweet.
never heard of it. Yeah, you have. You totally have heard of Worlds of Fun. This was a lot of fun. Mark and Dave and then Tom earlier. It was a lot of fun. Like I said earlier, if you want to be entered to win the channel appreciation books, the whole set of books, make sure you guys hit that join button right next to the subscribe button. It's only $1.99 a month. And you get the shout outs and videos, which we'll do that right now. Shout out to all the channel members: Dale, Paul, Marcus, Becker, Mark, Adrian, Tom, Alan, Carlito, and Brett. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. You also get the emojis and the channel member badges. And obviously all you guys are already in the Burke Fam chat as well. So it's been a lot of fun. Make sure you guys also check out the 616comics.com. They're the ones who sponsored the books that we're going to be giving away. Make sure you guys check out their website, the 616comics.com, for all of your exclusive variant needs. I had a great time. Thanks for watching. And as always, go Cats.
Cowabunga. It's morphin' time.